Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to the basement while I watch for the first time season 2, episode 8 of the series Outlander, which is streaming now on Netflix and Starz when the internet wants to work. It's been a bear. Speaking of bears, that last episode was beautiful and well done and tragic and terrible all at the same time, but it was also odd. So we had did this wonderful performance by Katrina before, and where it was just ripped your heart out. Well done, her and Mother Hildegard, beautiful. Louise showed up, was surprised, wonderful. So here's this wonderful little bits of storytelling, and in the middle we had this weird sideways a side quest with the king trying to rout out the evil ways of men learning things they shouldn't. Anywho, it ends up with Claire unintentionally killing the Comte Saint Germain. What? Did that need to be there? I guess the only reason it was there was it got a way for Jamie to get out of prison and cleared of whatever happened in France, which is also what kind of sort of confused me, is that it sounded like the king was saying, and I'm going to send word to England that you're cool. Basically, you're cool here in France, and England, take your person back. He's cool. Just leave him alone. Is that essentially what the king said? I'm not sure about that. I also thank you for those of you who helped me point out or figure out, because I was confused by why Claire took the orange on her way out of the king's chamber, and you were saying how she lost everything in France. She's taken something with her. My God, she's taking something. Even if it's the king's orange, she will take that with her. Interesting little bit of symbolism, but there we have it. So now they're on their way back to Scotland, and whether they're going back to Scotland, I don't know. Randall's still there. I don't think they subverted the rebellion at all. I forgot Claire and the whole witch thing for a while. What family is there? I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm glad that you're with me so we can all figure it out or find out with me together. Yeah, I think that's what we're saying. I'm ready to go. I got the water. I hope the internet keeps working. Thank you all for being with me, and let's just get to it. Oh, it looks like they changed up the beginning again. And that does not bode well. Yeah, bad times are happening. More bad times. Are we surprised?
Jamie's sister Jenny and her husband Ian had another baby while we were in Paris.
Another one? She barely got through that second one. Oh.
We began planning our future.
How long have they been back to Scotland?
Oh my goodness, Rabbi. So they are.
Oh yeah, I forgot. She told Jenny to plant potatoes before they left.
What do you do with them then?
You boiled them. Eat them with salt.
Oh, they brought Fergus back with them. Yay!
I can't believe I've become a farmer.
What was he doing before?
Are
Are they getting visitors?
It declares the Stuarts' divine right to the throne of Britain, signed by those pledging loyalty to Charles Stuart.
James Alexander Malcolm Mackenzie Fraser. He's forged your signature.
Aye. Charles has landed in Scotland and is gathering his army.
Ooh. I do miss, though, her dresses from France. It is such a different color palette and fabric and everything. That's the one thing I do miss.
We could go to Ireland or the colonies.
What of Ian and Jenny? Our nieces, nephews, our cousins?
Or we can bring them with us.
All of
A
them.
lot of people. A lot of people.
Your name on that document brands you as a traitor to the British, and you will be hung as one if they catch you.
Again, Jamie's always threatening to be hung.
But you can change the future. Thomas Baxter lives because of you. Paris was spared
Oh, the little kid.
an outbreak
That's
of
right.
smallpox because of you.
Oh, yeah.
And Louise de Rohan will bear Charles Stuart's bairn because of you.
Yay?
So with Daniel Wallace and Duncan McLennan, you should have 30 able-bodied men from Lallybrough.
I need you to bring the men to King Yusi. Claire and I'll meet you there.
Who's gonna meet them there?
You're going to see Lord Lovat.
He does have a history of supporting the Jacobites, he can.
Oh, aye, and the British. And anyone else that'll help him line his pocket.
Who is Lord Lovat?
Our grandsire, who we've laid eyes on but once in our lives,
Ooh.
when he came to visit just after our mother died.
Why?
He tried to have our mother kidnapped in order to prevent her father from marrying her.
So it seemed as if nobody wanted Jamie's parents to get together.
I haven't been completely honest with you about my family, Sassenach.
What do you mean?
My father. He was a bastard. Acknowledged by his father, Lord Lovat, but
And your grandmother?
Lord Lovat's kitchen maid. I should have told you before we wed. I'm sorry, it was cowardly of me.
You must know your father's parentage makes no difference to me.
Me jack shit now. I'm distracted. So it looks like the use of his hand is much improved from before. Did he leave without her?
Like a son.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Take this. It brought Ian back to me from France.
Gave Ian a token when we went to France, and no me. And him, not even your betrothed at the time.
Don't make me regret giving it to you now.
Just where do you think you're going?
With me, Lord?
What's this little donkey?
I do wish we'd had a chance to freshen up a bit before meeting your grandfather.
You do have a few tassel heads in your hair.
Leave them. They suit her.
What? What?
Well, I'm here to discuss a response to the rebellion with Lord Lovat. I'm pleased to see that you're well.
Oh, yeah.
Have to excuse
yeah.
me if I find that hard to believe. The witch trial, Colum.
You seem to be implying that I had something to do with your involvement in that.
Does Dougal with you?
No. It became clear that it was best for the clan that my brother remain at his own estate.
I forgot it's been like, what, a year and a half then?
So, the rumour is true. The grandson of Lord Simon Fraser of Lovat has bound himself to Sassenach.
At least I had no need to take a wife by means of rape or trickery.
No as serious as your father. Good. Enough breath wasted on women. Leave us. It's time to talk politics with my grandson and my rival.
Mistress Fraser, I've been looking for you since I heard you were here.
What are you doing there?
Larry?
Did the Laird not tell you I was with him?
No.
I need to tell you. I am changed. And I am sorry beyond measure for the horrible wrong I did you.
How often have I thought about what I would do whenever I saw you again? To all of them. Ending with lighting the pyre beneath your feet and dancing on your ashes as you promised to dance on mine. The dark places you must have inhabited in the hopes of getting something that you'll never have.
Claire. Oh. Oh, Claire.
Maybe God did bring us together. Somehow I feel lighter.
Do you?
You're muffled.
Will I be allowed to join you at dinner tonight?
Oh, aye. Aye, my grandson is no opposed to a bit of decoration at the dinner table. As long as that decoration doesn't speak.
It's one of those. It's one of those. Someone's getting poisoned. Who's getting poisoned?
So can you tell us then, nephew, how much support have the French agreed to give?
None. None.
French have already supported us, Colin, by engaging the British army in Flanders, reducing the troops remaining here at home.
Good effort there, Pumpkin. Good effort.
I have heard the British have offered £30,000 for the capture of Prince Charles.
Meaning what?
You're gonna turn him in?
The British see Prince Charles as a real threat.
Perhaps the British know, as the rest of us do. Many would sell their own grandmothers for half that amount.
I hadn't considered that.
Then sit down, you mealy-mouthed wee smout. Bring us more wine. And a glass of milk for my boy.
Ooh. Ooh. Ew. Ew.
My grandsire had the perfect opportunity to say no to us tonight, but he didn't. He wants something.
Do you think you can toy with me?
I'm Claire. Maisie. Lord Lovat's seer.
Oh. What? Oh. Is she really a seer?
He chose that Mackenzie Hooer over me, his father. Twice. I was willing to forgive him, make him my successor. And he chose her. And that place,
Lair,
over me.
I wonder why.
if I would not give my pledge to call him who I know to be kin, and what sort of fool would I be to give it to an old twister that may or may not share my blood? You made free with your housemates. Perhaps others did too.
Oh. Oh.
Did you not hear me?
Yeah. He heard you.
If you'll no give me Lallybroch in exchange for men for Prince Charles, how about this? Lallybroch
What?
for your wife's honor.
What?
Try to ravish my wife.
You can't gather night and day.
'Cause he doesn't need to.
My wife's a rare woman. La Dame Blanche.
A witch?
The man that takes her in unholy embrace will have his privates blasted like a frostbitten apple. Will burn forever in hell.
Okay, James. I hate how they try to paint her as a witch when they think it's going to help them. Such as Leary there, it's just, oh.
Well, what about young Simon? What if we persuade him to stand up to his father?
And then what?
It'll take more time than we have to give the boy the confidence he needs to truly defy his father.
Perhaps it depends on what we use to boost his confidence.
No, she's going to use Leary. Claire, don't talk to her. Make Jamie do it.
Is that Jamie's shirt?
I've done nothing to it.
But sniff it?
Didn't mean to imply that you had. We believe he might do this if young Simon stood up to him.
And what has that to do with me?
Young Simon is infatuated with you. You could use that to help persuade him.
Oh, that's a lot of pieces to have to put into place. Oh, no.
See, I'll not give up my Maidenhead for you.
No one is asking you to give up anything. Besides, it's not for me. It's for Jamie.
For your sake, do not trade your home for a war you can't win. Will you promise me that?
Promise you, Uncle.
What is he promising? What is he promising?
I promise you, I will do what I must to save those things you and I hold most dear.
So nice of you to volunteer to show me the chapel, Master Lovett.
I believe it was your idea.
I'd like a few private moments in the chapel. Do you mind waiting here for me?
Oh, well, if Mistress Lady wouldn't prefer her solitude.
Oh, no, I'd welcome the company.
Well, he's not a Jamie,
It's a dreich day.
but
Aye.
he's there.
I like poetry.
So do I.
Though hurricanes rise and rise every wind, They'll ne'er make a tempest like that in my mind on the shore. To leave
Perhaps
the...
you'd like to sit down on the tree.
They say you are a white lady.
Well, that got around quickly now, didn't they?
Does it always come to pass? The things that you see?
Mostly, aye. Although sometimes an action can change things.
Because that's how it works.
He was standing there before the fire in his study, but a man stood behind him, his face covered in black, and across his lordship's face there fell the shadow of an axe.
He could change his behavior, perhaps change the outcome.
If you wanted to.
But he might just kill the messenger.
I flattered him. I told him how much I admired a man who made decisions he thought for himself. I gave him a kick down the front of my dress.
I told you it wasn't about sex. No wonder he ran off. I did find out what Maisry wouldn't tell Lord Lovat, though. She saw his death at the hands of an executioner.
Then I suppose she mentioned if the executioner was in the employ of King George or King James.
No, I'm afraid not.
I don't think it was either. I think it was somebody close to him. Oh, no. Oh, in front of everybody. Oh, no.
Sign it, and you'll have your men for King James. Don't sign it, and I'll agree to neutrality with Mackenzie here.
Oh, no, Claire. Oh,
What
no,
are you
Claire.
staring at?
Oh, no, Claire. Oh, no.
No. It's another vision.
Can you not see this for the pretense that it is?
You know that she was tried as a witch by those that do not understand the difference between black magic and the power of the old ones. Don't need to answer him,
Terrible.
Claire.
She will if she wants to walk out of this room.
What? What?
It's all right, Jamie. I saw you. Shadow of an axe across your face.
Who's mad?
I don't remember. The ground was covered in white roses.
Symbol of the Jacobites.
Oh, these two. Oh, these two. Oh, no.
Witch! I'll cut out your tongue!
Hello, Simon. Don't kill him.
You and Mackenzie are fearful old men. It's our duty to stand up for our country. I will fight for King James, even if you will not.
Simon, I don't think you're safe yet because your father is crazy.
The Frasers of Lovat. We will remain neutral in the war.
Okay. But who says they just can't go elsewhere by themselves?
I wish you luck, my boy.
Oh gosh, now they got Simon to take care of. They've got Simon to take care of now.
I'm ready.
I don't think Simon's gonna survive.
I'm told to thank you. For what I didn't ken, but... Thank you, lady.
I hope one day I can also earn your forgiveness, Jamie. And your love.
She will never give up. Oh no. What is this? What is this?
My father's men.
Now they'll see my grandsire has sent his heir to fight. The Stuarts will credit Lovat with supporting King James, should they win.
They can't execute me for treason.
But what about the neutrality agreement?
And that'll protect me if the British should win.
Oh.
I couldn't have got it all without you.
You didn't get Lallybroch.
Not
Yet.
yet.
Yet. Oh, he is a wily one.
Maisry had said we could change the future. Perhaps we already had.
But we know they didn't. We know they didn't. Oh. Oh. That is so much political maneuvering. It's exhausting. Just so much work to go into it. I am so tense every time Claire or anyone tries to paint Claire as a witch, because we know in this time period, even now, but in this time period, that is so dangerous, and it makes me nervous for everybody. Are we gonna see Larry again? I don't know. I don't know. We know we're gonna see Dougal at some point in time. No, you forget how wet and muddy Scotland was after we've just been through Paris and the cobblestone streets and the perfectly manicured little lawns and gardens and whatnot, and now we've just got wild, wet countryside. Everybody's bundled up with wool and even more wool. Lovely, but it's so different, and I kind of don't know which one I prefer. Because Paris was really pretty, and I think I just like the clothes better. But still, Claire's back with her gloves and her vest, because I want them for my own. So yeah, okay, so they're marching on to battle, and then we know it's not gonna end well. So I hope you're with me for those cringy moments, because it is so much better when we do it together and you're all like pointing out little things to me. I appreciate it so very much. So I hope you hit subscribe, and if you're in Seattle for Emerald City Comic Con, stop by and say hi. I would love to see some faces behind the names. So thanks y'all, you guys, and until next time.